Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna do a get ready with me. I'm gonna skip the intro completely. I'm like all ready to go here. I have work today, so I thought I would do my makeup with you guys on camera. Plus I've been getting a few requests from a few of my subscribers to do more get ready with me. So they're just a little bit hard for me to do right now just because I have my kids at home, and you know how it is when they're running around. It's very, very hard to film. But right now I do have some time. I'm going to work, so I thought I would just get ready with you guys. So if you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lisa. I hope you guys subscribe and join the family, and let's just move on to the video. Today I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I've been using this a ton this month because I really want to share my input with you guys, and I really wanted to test it out. So I do have my thoughts on it. It's a nice palette, but it's definitely not my favorite. There is a few things that I don't like about this. One thing which I've experienced with Morphe shadows in general is that they do not last on my eyes, so I really have to make sure I double prime, and even when I double prime I find that it does fade throughout the day. So that is the only thing that I don't really like about these eyeshadows. There is not like a matte eyeshadow on here where I can use like all over to set my base, so I did go ahead and use my Wet n Wild single eyeshadow. Oh, and you guys are probably noticing that my eyebrows are super dark right now. I got them microbladed, so if you guys want to know a little bit more about that and my experience, let me know in the comments because I can do a separate video. But this is what it looks like, and I'm very, very happy with them, and I'm just happy I don't have to do my brows. Like, you guys, it feels so good to wake up in the morning and not worry about spending 20 minutes on my brows, because literally that's how long I would spend on them because I'm like super picky about everything. But anyway, so if you guys want to know more about it, just let me know. I could do a separate video. So today I want to use a bit of this like purple shade. So I think I want to do like a neutral eye with like a pop of purple, and I want to use my Urban Decay metal, heavy metal in, what are you, Junk Show. So let's give this a try. So I've already primed, which I told you guys, but I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and I'm going to do something a little bit different because normally I like to keep my lids pretty light. So I'm just going to use like one color for my eyelid. So I'm using the MAC 217, which is like one of my favorite brushes, and then I'm going to go ahead and just put this all over my lid. And I'm just going to bring it slightly up into my crease. And because I have like hooded eyes, I always like to like pull back just a little bit. That really helps if you have hooded eyes. Now I do feel like with some of these mattes, I really have to like build up the color for it to show, and then some of the mattes don't blend as well as I want them to for some reason. Which is kind of frustrating because sometimes I can create a really nice look with this palette, and then other times I just don't like the way it turns out because it just doesn't look blended, and I don't know. Now I'm going to go into the color right next to it. Another thing that kind of bugs me about this palette is she had named every single eyeshadow in here, but there's no names on here. I don't know, it didn't come with the sheet, it didn't come on the box, so I mean, I really don't get that. And I have heard that some people got the names on a sheet and some people didn't, so I was obviously one of those that didn't get it. So that was kind of a bummer because it'd be nice to know the names of these eyeshadows since she personally named all of them. I don't know. So I'm just gonna take that color and just place that in the outer corner and then slowly bringing that into the crease. Now this shade is just slightly a little bit darker than what I used. So some of these mattes I feel like are too close in color. Like this one you can't even really tell. So I'm probably gonna go in with a different color just to deepen it up a little bit more. I'm just gonna take a clean blending brush and just blend out any harsh lines. Okay, so I want to deepen up my outer corner a little bit more, so I'm going to go in with this shade right here. So I'm going to go in with my 217 again and just tap it because some of these are kind of do have some kick up. And I find that that color is one of the colors that I have a hard time really blending it out. I'm gonna be honest with you, like I really don't notice a difference in formula. I know they said that they were formulated differently or they are pressed a different way, but honestly, like from the other palettes that I have from Morphe, I don't really notice that. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. But I was watching somebody's review and they did say that if you look at the ingredients, they're like exactly the same. So again, I'm just gonna go in with a clean blending brush and just blend out any harsh lines. Every time I use this palette, I feel like I'm taking forever to blend my eyeshadows and it takes me forever to do my eye look. And when I'm working, I don't have time because I have to get my kids ready. I have to drop them off at my mom's. Like I got things to do. I don't have time to blend my eyes. I'm gonna highlight my brow bone a little bit with this shade right here. Don't know the name because I didn't get the sheet. I'm going to use the Kat Von D Trooper to use as my liner, and you guys, this thing is not running out anytime soon. I swear the little one lasts me longer than the big size. So if you ever see this at Sephora for a 100-point perk, pick yourself up like 5 of them because this will last you forever. I should zoom you guys in a little bit closer, sorry. Okay, so I did off camera put on my liner because I need to be like up close to my mirror to do it. I can't do it in the camera. I'm always like either out of focus or I'm not in the camera. So then I also used Teddy by MAC in my waterline. So now I'm gonna go in with that purple shade in the palette, which is right there. And I have used it once and it is pretty. I do like it. So I just have this Sonia Kashuk brush that I got in a kit way back when Target was in Canada. It's not any longer. And I'm just going to smudge that underneath my line. So it is quite pigmented and I do find that this one does blend really nicely, so that's good. This is like the only way that I wear color is if I pop it underneath my lash line. Other than that, you guys will probably never really see me in much color. And I love anything purple or anything green if I'm going to use some color. I'm going to leave the eyes for now because I do want to go in with my glitter. So we're going to move on to the face. I'm going to use my Liz Wautier Pore Minimizing Primer. And this is just going to fill in my pores, keep me matte, keep my foundation on all day, fill in my lines. When I'm at work, I usually like to use a foundation that's going to last me throughout the day. So I'm going to use the Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation. You guys know I love this foundation. It's so good. So I'm not going to use a lot, and I'm going to actually use my Beauty Blender to blend this out. It does have some pretty good coverage, but I do find if you build this up, it can look a little bit cakey. I'm not going to put any on my forehead because I really have to be careful not to put my foundation too low to my eyebrows because you don't want like any infection. You really want to keep the area clean for like the next like 2 weeks until it heals. So whatever is left on my Beauty Blender, I'm going to use on my forehead. I'm going to go in with 2 concealers. One is by MAC. This is the Prep and Prime in Light Boost. I'm actually just trying to use this up and get rid of it. So I'm just going to put a little bit right here. This will just help brighten up the skin a little bit more. I like to go just around my nose because I do get some redness around there. And then I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Studio Skin Concealer, which this is my second tube and I love it. It's so lightweight, but it's got the perfect amount of coverage for me too. I'm in the shade Light Neutral. So I'm just gonna do a little bit on my forehead, not much. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out with my beauty blender. To set my under eyes, I'm going to use the Kat Von D Lock-It Brightening Powder. This is in the shade Petal. I really like this. The only problem I have with this is that it has talc in it, which is not great for your health. To set my foundation, I've been loving this product by Iredale. This is the Powder Me SPF. So this has an SPF of 30. And what I like about this is you can just wear it alone, or you can use it to set your foundation. And I know that I'm being protected by the sun. And this powder will make you look flawless. So this does come with like a sponge right here, which I can see why they put it, because you can use this even on your body. You can put it down your neck and on your arms, so you can use it for that purpose, but I actually don't like it. So what I like to do is I just like do this one time, and then I'll open it up, and I will have some product right here on the lid. So I'll just use my brush, and then I will just go ahead and set my foundation. And this does add a little bit of coverage too, which I like. It comes in translucent, and then it comes in like a golden color. I ended up getting the one with a little bit of color because I found the translucent one looked, I don't want it to look like white on my skin. I feel like this just like fills in my lines in my pores and just makes my skin look so smooth. So I'm just gonna go over with my beauty blender just so it doesn't look kind of powdery anywhere. And for bronzer, I'm gonna go in with a matte bronzer, and this is Casino, and I love it. And I'm gonna use the Tarte contour brush. This is so soft, and this will make you look even more airbrushed. So I'm just going to contour and bronze. So I have this palette full of my MAC blushes. These are not all of them, but I've been liking the shade Peaches lately, so that's what I'm going to use. It is the color right there. So we are going to pop that on the cheeks. Pull my hair back. I cut my bangs, and I really wish I didn't because I can't put it behind my ears, and it bugs me. At this point, again, I like to go in with my beauty blender and just kind of go over my blush and contour a little bit and make sure there's no harsh lines. And I feel like that the beauty blender, when I do this, it just kind of melts all the product into my skin a little bit more, so it looks a bit more natural. And for my highlight, I've actually been really enjoying this, especially when I'm at work, and it's by Iredale, and this is the MoonGlow Golden Bronzer, although it is not really a bronzer. I just got the loose one so I could just put it in a palette, but I love this, especially on days that I'm working, because you can still see my highlight with this. It melts into the skin. It doesn't like sit on top of the skin, but it's not like in your face kind of highlight. It's just really soft. It leaves a really pretty glow, and I've been really liking it. So I just take all the colors together, and then I'll just pop that on my cheeks. Oh, it's so pretty. I just don't see how this is a bronzer. It's the only thing I'm confused about. See, isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it. I'm also going to use this for my inner corner highlight. Now for the fun part, let me zoom you guys in a little bit closer. I'm gonna add the glitter. So I think what I'm gonna do is just add the glitter in the lower lash line, just in the corners. I'm gonna go ahead and put my mascara on. I've been loving the Essence Lash Princess Sculpted Volume Mascara, which, if you guys know, the false lash effect is my favorite. I think I like this one more, and that is saying a lot, you guys, a lot. I'm still testing it out, but so far, so good. Okay, so the one thing that I like about this mascara is the wand, because it does have a curve to it. And I normally don't reach for like curved brushes, but this is so much like the false lash effect, except the only thing is the brush is curved, and I feel like it curls it more, and I feel like it's a lot more lengthening, and I still get that same like false look. So, and I've been getting a lot of compliments on my eyelashes, so I really like this mascara. Essence, I swear, makes the best mascaras. To finish off this look, I'm gonna go in with the new NARS Power Matte Lip Pigment in the shade Get It On. Lately I've been staying away from liquid lipsticks, but since this came out, I'm really enjoying this formula. It is very comfortable. It does dry down matte and it does not transfer. And I love the wand. The packaging is really nice. I like that you can see the color, which NARS normally, like their packaging, you can't see. Like on their normal lipsticks, you can't see the color. So I really like that. And you do not need a lip liner, because the wand on here, it's super tiny, so you can really like outline your lips and then fill it in. It's really nice, guys. I do recommend it for sure. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I really love the way it turned out, and I just love using purple for a pop of color, and that glitter just really finishes off the eye look. And how gorgeous is this lip color? You guys need this if you love your nudes. I'm gonna have everything linked down below for you guys that I used in this video, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you guys get notified every time I upload a video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.